Look at that. A new destination. In case you couldn't tell from that big mountain behind us, we're in Naples. That's Mt Vesuvius. Benvenuti a Napoli.
I'm going from here. I show you the first zone known as.
That university was founded in 1224. Second biggest church in Italy.
Does this look familiar?
Okay, we're now at Herculaneum. Herculaneum is the same as Pompeii. So we learned that Vesuvius used to be about 10,000 feet tall. Now it's about 4,000. So you can see the two sides. They go up to where it used to be. And then it exploded in 79 AD and destroyed the city of Herculaneum and Pompeii, and many more. From a boat from back then. So because Vesuvius covered Herculaneum, they still have wood. This is a boat from back then.
So this is an incredible example of boat. Incredible because we don't.
This used to be the beach.
It's the beach. There was a
Pressed for squeezing the water out of clothes 2,000 years ago.
From a certain point of view, we have a bigger disadvantage. You know what? Because definitely we understand that.
There's a wealthy Roman house. This is all original and was preserved by volcanic ash, by 100 feet of volcanic ash for 1,600 years.
And the back part, the backyard, has disappeared.
This was a floor that was squished by mud. Over here you can see swastika.
Son of an Neptune Amphitrite, it was human, and the typical layout of Roman house more or less is the same. Obviously, in certain cases.
Those are original, preserved in mud for 1,700 years. It's the examples of the mud that they decided not to chisel away. He taught us that sometimes the mud was just too dangerous to chisel, so they just left it. But a lot of this half of Herculaneum has been excavated in like the last 100 years. So it's a lot better, well preserved, because they didn't just rip it out. Whoa.
Have you seen this house is different from the others? Because I told you, do you remember when they introduced the they are fantastic. Still is. And the element represents Apollo and Diana. The sunrise, sunset. Different jars with different colors, and there is also the price and the quantity. It's a sort of marketing of those types.
So the town keeps going over there, but there's people living, so they can't dig it up, sadly.
So if they use the same door, that means the normal door, you couldn't see the busts. This model of door helps us, back then, it was possible to see through the bust inside, but
Here an old millstone.
by the way,
This is the bakery.
stone, 2 layers of bricks. So the lava stone is softer than the bricks. So this is a fantastic.
These are the boathouses down by the beach where they tried to run away, and then they got stuck when the heat wave hit them. And they just died right here. They were original skeletons until like 50 years ago when public complained, so they replaced them, put in the exact same positions with replicas. Wow.
We are living in this historic moment.
That's where they were. This was a beach. All this is mud that came down from the volcano. Oh wow. We left Herculaneum, now we're headed to the top of Mount Vesuvius. Headed on up. I do like it. It's part of the crater that was blown off. Okay, now we're at the Mount Vesuvius parking lot, about 1,000 meters up. And so you have to come up here and you can connect to the free Wi-Fi here in the parking lot. And then there's a little QR code and you scan it and you buy tickets. Like
Let's go.
Let's go. So now we're gonna hike to the top of Mount Vesuvius, right, Mom?
Have fun.
Mom's not coming. But it's okay. Let's go! We're killing it. There's Naples. There's Dad. The last time Vesuvius erupted was 1944. But it was like a minor eruption, you know. Since then, it's been pretty quiet. Dad came dressed for the event in the ascent. There's Naples. Again. Here we are 2/3 of a mile in. Getting to a random little cabin thing. I don't know what it is. What do you think, bro? What do you think of the hike? What do you think of the trail?
It's a good hike. Good trail.
Yeah. Okay, we made it to the crater edge. That is cool. That's beautiful. Wow. Like, it's literally steam coming out of the mountain over there, showing that the volcano is certainly alive. Because they even sell snacks, trinkets, and stuff up here on the rim. All kinds of Pompeii stuff. Oh, Vesuvius. The newest sticker. You better bet this is going on the sports rack. Always on that phone. You calling Mom?
Yeah, she just tried to call me.
There's a beautiful view over here as well with a car. The Isle of Capri and the Salerno Peninsula over there. Naples, some nice picnic tables. And the crater. Look at all the steam over here. So fascinating, right, guys?
Fascinating.
This is the saddest sight I've ever seen. Vietato l'accesso. It's closed. We can't go to the top. Isn't that so sad? I'm depressed. We can't go to the top. And if you look down there, right around there, I believe, is Pompeii. So that's cool. This is really cool. What a massive crater. A great view on a run on the way down. Oh, volcanic dirt. Beautiful. It's just a ball of mozzarella. Rose eating an olive. Look at our view. I thought I was getting a pizza. Turns out it's calzone. But I'm okay with that. They really like Diego Maradona around here. They refer to him as God because he played for Napoli. Okay, look here you can see our full route. We started from there, went through the route, we went to Crete, then to Kusadasi, then Istanbul, had a day and a half there. Then we went to Santorini. So we went to Santorini, then we hooked back up there to Mykonos. Then we went to Naples, and now back to Civitavecchia. There we are. Going up the coast to Italy. Goodbye, celebrity ascent. Goodbye. Okay, now we're back walking around Rome. Beautiful. This is the mausoleum of Augustus, the Roman emperor, from 27 BC until like 14 AD. It was also used as like an amphitheater and a stadium for bullfights. And there's a cool church by it. We're walking. This is the Piazza del Popolo, another Egyptian obelisk, and two churches over here. Very beautiful. I mean, look at the detail in those statues up there, up high. The photo shoot, getting her hands on top of the two domes. Okay, if you ever see this, this signifies Romulus and Remus, the two guys who founded Rome in like 750 BC. And they're drinking from this mother wolf who like saved them. I don't really know the story that well. You can look it up. Wow. So these WCs are all over Europe, and they always mean bathroom, and we're trying to figure out what it means. We found out it means water closet. I got a panino here at this nice food truck. Entering the Vatican Museum. Beautiful. St. Peter's Basilica Dome. We're now inside the Vatican. We have these cool microphone things. Our tour guide is explaining stuff to us.
When I say they fix on top the sculptures, they have outside. Of the Vatican is the big white monument dedicated to the first Italian king. Recycled, reused, and bronze during the Middle Age.
Most of the art and statues in the Vatican City and in the Vatican museums are just leftovers from the Roman Empire because it fell and then they were there in Rome. And the Pope and the Catholic Church had power over Rome, so they took the stuff and made it into a museum. Skyline. This is where all the tapestries are. There's a map of every single Italian map. Everything on the left is a map of the west coast of Italy. Everything on the right is a map of the east coast of Italy. I love this.
The last one is representing Italy.
That's so cool. Good grief. And here we were in the Sistine Chapel. The Sistine Chapel is very famous, and there's no recording allowed inside. Basically, all around the walls is a mural painted by Michelangelo that depicts the life of Christ and the life of Moses. And all along the ceiling is a huge painting that depicts the creation. And it's famous because he painted it on his back on scaffolding facing the ceiling, and it made him blind because the paint dripped into his eyes. Now headed out. Peter died on top of that hill, crucified upside down. And they built a cathedral to him right next to it. Now we're in St. Peter's Basilica. This is the Piazza. The appetizers at dinner. Oh, and they brought us champagne.
Preston, you get my insalata. Rowan or
Bro, I don't think Brendan and Mom ever ordered anything other than bruschetta. I got some prosciutto pizza.
You're welcome to have
I got some sausage with spinach. Delicious. Santita all'Eterno, la casa dei signori.